How to decorate the kitchen walls? Well, a kitchen wall generally doesn't need decor since they are covered with cabinets and storage. Hardly does it happen that kitchen walls are large and they are empty. You need not do heavy decor if the walls already have cabinets. The right thing to do then is just to go get the wall painted smartly. If you have more than 2 walls that are empty, then only go for extra pieces. Exceptions can exist. You could go with the simplest trick by painting them in the neutral color of your palette and then decorate them with other 2 theme colors. There are so many options that you might get overwhelmed, so we are categorizing it. If you want to add lights, first ceiling section. The most common way of decorating a ceiling is to hang glass bulbs. These days it's very trending to hang a glass bulb with thick brown jute ropes. You could go abstract and keep them any length or have symmetry and logic. Another common way is to have ceiling LED lights. For example, in this kitchen, you can see the hanging lights here too. It adds the decorative element. Note how the light rod also is color complementary according to the palette. You could go non-traditional, non-brown lights like in this picture below. They have hung the glass lights too low from the ceiling and it looks crowded. It's not recommended for a kitchen. What we want to bring your attention to is the color and shape of the lights. Another way of decor is hanging a chandelier to the ceiling like in the picture below. Just look at this picture also. It's a color palette that needs to be kept in mind. Look at the whole kitchen. Everything is complemented according to the palette. The metal part of the chandelier complements the colors very well. This is the key to making your kitchen look professional. Here is another chandelier example, or you could go with out of the box lights. One example that we found cute was this light. Lights wall section. If you manage them well, lights can be a good way to decorate too. However, it's in your best interest to not use lights as decor in the name of saving environment. If you do, make sure they require negligible amount of electricity. Glass bulbs to the rescue again. You can go for lamps like this one. Look at this picture below. It's a very mindful use of picture frames and lights, a great wall decor to make your kitchen look great. Another way to give your kitchen a hip vibe is to have a word written in neon light. This will go only with some very particular kitchens. Do not go for this if a classy look is what you are going for. Imagine a classy kitchen having a below lights. It's a no. Wall decor with picture frames. Even though kitchen is not a place where you do this, you can do this on the dining room wall in case it is attached to the kitchen. Otherwise, in a fully operated kitchen, having photo frames is not practical at all. Only have a wall of photo frames when your kitchen adjoins your dining or drawing rooms. Some examples are below. Wall paint. How to paint your walls so that your kitchen looks modern? As we said earlier, if you want to play safe, paint your walls the neutral color that you have chosen from your palette and then do the decor in the other 2 primary colors. Now, there are a variety of things you can do with the walls. If you are renovating, you can get one of them repainted in the bold color and keep the rest of them neutral. If you are not looking for the decorating them at all, add dimensions by adding texture. You could make the walls get a brick texture. There are many other textures available too. You can get a wall wallpapered. You could get a pattern painted like stripes or some particular patterns, etc. You could go for an ombre design. There are so many things to choose from when it comes to walls. If the walls have an opening like a door or a window, then you could go for a symmetrical design which is absent in the window area. For example, in this pic below. Not necessarily a parallel line design, you can go fully abstract with slanting lines in different colors. Wall clock. When in doubt, do this. A wall clock is something that will suit any wall. You may go for any design according to its aura. Decor with utensils. If you're smart and your utensils match your color palette, don't think twice before using them for display. The wall which belongs to the kitchen, you can hang utensils there via nails. Not only will this make them easily reachable, it will be smart move too. If displaying is not your thing, you may display them on shelves too. It's all about perspective. Very important note, do not implement all the options that we have provided. If you are decorating walls, either have little decor on some or full glam on one. Do not do everything possible. Your kitchen will look like a disaster then. Chalkboard. All you need to do is get your wall chalkboard painted. You may customize it in any way you want. Another way is to get a chalkboard and install that. It can be of any size you want. Floor decor. Since it's a kitchen, it's bound to get dirty. We recommend that you avoid carpets at all costs. Rather, just go for simple, shiny tiles which may or may not have patterns. If you are not a professional and want to do safe, make your tiles have the neutral color of the palette. You can also go for wooden flooring. That, however, might be bold choice and you need to be careful with the decor. Floors might use a mat too. This is a good replacement for a rug and will be of good use too in case you need it to absorb any spills. Small space hack. For a small space, paint the ceiling a very light color as compared to your walls. It makes the place look larger. Horizontal stripes will make the walls look wider.